What's good, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. It's your boy 07601 back with another one. As you can see, Colombian girls. It's not looking too good, man. But you know what I'm here to do. React. Let's get into it.
Her real name is Cecilia, but she goes by all different kinds of names on Tinder. This is her name is Cecilia, but she goes by all different kinds of names on Tinder. This is her and her gang in an elevator after a successful robbery, in which they use Scopolamine to drug the victim, which makes the victim sleep while they ransack the entire apartment, stealing all his valuables and all his belongings. They mainly operate in Medellin, but they do venture out to other cities in Colombia such as Cartagena, Bogota, Santa Marta. And so we set a trap and we found her. Only this time it didn't go as she planned. Her mistake was, about a month ago, she drugged and robbed an affiliate of 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿 TV in Cartagena. It is important to note that 𝐭𝐞 and her gang have been sought all over Medellin, and from our investigations, she doesn't only target tourists but also Colombians. This is one of her accomplices. We got her too. It is alleged that she poisoned an entire party of Colombians, stealing $20,000 in jewelry. This is not a person stealing out of necessity. This is a cold, ruthless predator. If you do a quick search on YouTube, you will find 1,001 horrific stories relating to Colombia and Scopolamine.
Definitely. Also, you know, a couple of people. I've also had it in DR too, as well, but mostly I hear these stories coming out from Colombia, and yeah, gotta be careful.
Just last week, an American was found dead in his apartment. It is suspected to be a Scopolamine attack in where a higher dosage may have been used. October 6, 2022, just 2 weeks after drugging 𝐦𝐨𝐬𝐿, Cecilia is with another victim. He's been drugged fast asleep like a baby, while Cecilia walks down the stairs casually taking his belongings. But wait, they haven't finished yet because they want to clean him out. And so they call a male accomplice and take all his luggages. Imagine the horror of waking up during your vacation and realizing you just lost everything. And so we're gonna find her and we're gonna set our own traps. So you think it's not worth it? We should lay down and take the L? Now just imagine it was your brother, your father, your sister who died from Scopolamine. Will you take the L then? We did our research and we found Cecilia posing as Valeria, looking for another victim.
So after that night, I woke up and I was pretty drugged up, and my mom and my sisters got in contact with someone from Colombia. They happened, like, I guess one of my homegirls out here was contacting my mom, and they bought me a ticket to go back to New York. But my boy was out in Cali, and my boy in Cali just told me to come through and don't go back to New York, because he said I just need to get my mind right. Because I just needed to get my stuff together so I could still live out here. But I was going to go back to the States because I didn't really have nothing going for myself after they took everything from me.
And so 𝐦𝐴 took a flight to Cali, where he linked up with 𝐦𝐨𝐵𝐿. 𝐦𝐵𝐿 and 𝐦𝐴 discussed a plan and decided to fly out to Medellin.
Honestly, I was kind of nervous because when I spoke to those girls before I passed out, they sounded like they were from Medellin, and I had a feeling like I might see them in Medellin. And I told my boy, yo, I think these girls are from Medellin, and he said, yo, if we see them, we'll deal with it then.
And so the 𝐦𝐵𝐿 team and Rio made a 1-hour flight from Cali to Medellin with the intention of finding Cecilia, the woman who had drugged and robbed him 2 weeks earlier.
Sometimes a person has to stand tall on what they believe in, and even though this is not my country and this is probably very dangerous what I'm doing, I feel like someone needs to stop these women, because when I started looking up people that have been drugged in Cartagena or Medellin, I saw these girls.
One thing, man, you always gotta, everywhere you go, man, you gotta know what's going on, what's the trendiest things that these, robbers are onto, and keep aware of everybody's experiences so you could learn from them. Like, from what I learned, that these girls are linking up, like, in these back-end clubs with some of these guys with those little ice cream carts. They're selling ice cream and beer out the little carts and stuff on the corner. So you gotta be careful, man. Most likely when you want to go to these countries, you don't want to be hooking up with the street walkers, quote unquote, but definitely like a girl that's in school, or maybe she's a waitress, or maybe, a job she's trying to make a good, righteous living off of, and not doing stuff like this.
As the team touch down in Medellin, they head straight to the district of Poblado, where they make contact with Valeria.
Yo, my heart just started racing, and I knew, like, since I'm out here, this is my time to get my redemption, and this is not my country, so I didn't want to do nothing violent and try to go link up with the girls and my emotions get the best of me. So, I 6'9" them, and I called some cops, and I held them down, and everything out here is about money, so I paid some cops, and I brought the cops with me so I could go get my stuff back. So guys, another update. You guys remember I got drugged and everything, right? So I'm in Medellin, and I'm still on Tinder, and I got to see the girl that I matched with on Tinder, and I sent it to my boy, and I said, yo, see if she'll talk to you. She's hitting him up, guys, and we're setting up a date tonight. So we're doing a couple of questions that I had asked her. So we're asking her for her friend, and we're gonna see if she sends a picture of her friend, and we're also gonna see if they don't ask for no money, because that was a big thing that I asked too when I was speaking to them. And right now they're already telling my boy we should drink. So you know what that means, guys. And like, if this is true, if this is her, guys, I'm already having a cop here. I'm gonna pay a cop to come with me, and we're just gonna bring them to this apartment, and we're gonna show them what it is, man.
These are the real transcripts in Spanish, translated between Cecilia and Obiland. Cecilia's voice has been computer generated.
Hello, how are you? Are you available today?
Hello. What plans do you have today?
It's my first time in Medellin, and I have a small apartment in Poblado. You look very attractive, and I'd like to see you.
So guys, my guys, right now, we're setting up a date with her.
Look at the name, Valeria Lyon.
Be careful. I don't like to pay for company, so I ask certain questions with women to see if they're like normal women or if they're prostitutes. And these girls play off as they're normal women that are just looking to hang out and relax, and these girls are predators. They're not even girls looking to get to know someone. They're just looking to meet men and drug them right away. Look, guys, she said it. She's not a escort. She doesn't want no money. Because in Colombia, when a girl tells a man she's not an escort, you get more relaxed because it's not a money-hungry woman.
During this part of the conversation, Cecilia tries to gain her trust by saying she's not an escort.
We are not escorts.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you.
Okay, that's no problem. What time do I see you?
My friend wants to see how your friend looks. Do you have a photo? Does she look attractive like you?
Yes, the four of us can have a party in your apartment.
Yeah, she's definitely a catfish. Guys, like, her pictures are all edited and stuff, so how she looks on the gram and I can't even say on the gram, but on Tinder, is not how she comes in person, but I was with my boy, so I bought her for my boy, and I was supposed to be with the friend. But basically, that night when it happened, they came, I had a drink on the table, and I told them to serve me a drink, like a dummy, and they served me my death wish, you know what I mean? Like, they're not women that are looking for a boyfriend, they're not looking for friends, they're not prostitutes, they're women that meet men and specifically drug them. Like, I think it's a couple of girls that's in this little group.
Okay, I will let you know when I am ready.
Okay,
If your friend can't make it, just the two of us can have a drink.
okay, sounds great, no problem.
Yeah, but let me know so that I can organize.
Yeah, that's no problem. You and your friend can still come and visit. My friend will join us later.
So, what time will I see you, and what do you like to drink? What is the name of your Airbnb?
We noticed in our conversations with Cecilia, she was really inquisitive into the kind of drinks we were going to have in the apartment, and also she wanted to find out the name of the Airbnb. Perhaps she wanted to find out if it was a location she should avoid.
My guy at Obiland, all those people at Obiland, I wouldn't have caught those girls, to be honest, guys, because, you know, the guys at Obiland was the ones that told me to come out to Cali. They were the ones that said, let's go out to Medellin. Like, everything that I was thinking, my guys at Obiland really just helped me, like, not think about it. So it's like, you know, when something dramatic happens to you, for me, I just like to go be with my family and go figure things out. And what Obiland gave me was, like, the opportunity to still be in contact with my family, because I talk to my family every day, and help me redeem myself.
And so the conversation continues as Cecilia believes she's going to drug another victim.
What time do I see you? What do you like to drink?
This is my table right now. Please.
And definitely always be on guard about that. Asking too much about what you want to drink, Nah, I'm good. You're not about to be pressuring me. I gotta stay on point. Definitely.
7 p.m. I'm ready.
And then a few minutes later she said,
Babe, I am ready.
Okay, I'll send you the location.
Babe, my friend won't be able to join us, but I have another friend.
and so she sends pictures of her friend, and at that moment we realize it's the same girl caught on CCTV stealing from Rio's home.
I could have died, and they don't even care about that. They just cared about the materials that I have. So to me, I want to bring awareness to what's going on out here. So another person, this will never happen to another person. I'm not scared. I don't fear for my life. Bro, I'm from New York, man. Like, I've seen it all, so I'm ready for it all. I'm gonna stand tall on this and make sure the world knows about these women.
I won't be too long. Are you with your friend? Send me your location so I can order a taxi.
No, don't worry. I'll get for you an Uber. That's the least I can do. What is your location? Don't worry, I'll pay. I'm a gentleman.
You know, when I hear these stories about people getting drugged, I usually think it's just, you know, they're in a club, or they're just out hanging out with people that they don't know, which is what I did. And so whatever happened to me, I do deserve it, because, you know, like, I'm 36, and how did I not see I was getting set up, you know? Now, this lesson taught me so much that I'm never gonna say this will never happen to me again, but it's not gonna be 1, 2, 3.
There is so much traffic, but the important thing is I will be with you soon. I will be there in 7 minutes. Wait for me outside Subway.
Okay, call me when you're here.
And so we prepared ourselves in anticipation of meeting Valeria, aka Cecilia.
Babe, I've arrived.
We'd arranged to meet Cecilia at 7 p.m, but it had taken her more than 2 hours to get to our location. She requested to meet our undercover reporter at the Subway restaurant nearby. When we got there, she wasn't there. As our reporter was about to leave, she hopped out from an unmarked car across the road. We believe she was stationed there to observe the property and to ensure that whoever she was meeting was not a previous victim. This was her version of due diligence, and she only stepped out the car when she was satisfied that she didn't know our reporter. From their perspective, they've come to rob and steal from another tourist, using Scopolamine, of course. As they enter the apartment, they look around, doing a quick scan, perhaps looking for hidden cameras. She even looks at the ceiling looking for hidden cameras, and they repeat this behavior throughout the encounter.
I feel concerned about my man because I was sleeping. They had me drugged and knocked out by in 15 minutes. So when he was in there, I couldn't even let him stay in there for 5 minutes because I didn't know how fast they could get the drugs into his system, and I didn't want something to go wrong.
And so we make them feel comfortable while Cecilia goes and checks the other bedrooms, perhaps wanting to ensure that no one else was in the apartment. They sit down and have a conversation with our reporter, who said they were very friendly and likable, and so it's easy to see how they gain the trust of many of their victims.
It's your fault. So for me not to take accountability what happened to me it would be my mistake, because at the end of the day, I'm a grown man and I should know better than to just tell someone to serve me a drink.
As the group are inside having a conversation, the police are outside waiting to enter the apartment. The girls believe they're here to drug and rob another tourist, but they'll be in for a big surprise.
Yo, my heart just started racing, and I knew this is my time to get my redemption, and this is not my country, so I didn't want to do nothing violent and try to go link up with the girls and my emotions get the best of me, so I brought the cops with me so I can go get my stuff back.
And so we go to catch a Scopolamine queen, a woman who's brought misery to hundreds of lives.
Hola, ¿cómo estás?
Muy bien,
Bien. Hola, amiga.
hola. ¿Dónde está?
¿Cómo estás? ¿Tú no acuerdas yo?
¿Ah?
¿Tú no acuerdas? ¿No acuerdas?
No,
¿En serio?
en serio.
Oh. Es mi teléfono. ¿Tú no acuerdas robar mis cosas?
¿Qué necesitas?
Tú sabes, mi computadora, todo.
Devuelva todo.
Sí, todo. Yo quiero 20 millones de pesos.
¿20?
Sí.
Ya.
Sí.
Eso yo ya no lo con ellos.
If you want to find out what happened next, make sure you watch part 2 of this video on this channel, where you get to see real video and raw footage of what happened next. Please like and subscribe to this channel.
I feel great because we got them. I have no regrets because this is what helps me sleep at night better now. That I caught the people that drugged me and robbed me. I didn't expect nothing back. I just wanted to let them know that they robbed the wrong person. So everything that I did take back from them was all worth it.
That was interesting, man. That was interesting. I never seen, a side like this to the story get told, the redemption part about it, This is an interesting little series that this channel has going on. I would definitely hooked into part 2. Gotta do a reaction video. Anyway, I got a goal I'm trying to hit anyway, so also, if you got any content, recommend me so I can react to it, watch it. Just trying to do as many videos, let's get to 1,000 by December, just so send me a lot of content. But I like that. Yo, you already know what it is, 07601. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, banging these joints out. You already know. Peace.
Bye, have a great time.